The Dancing Tiger. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a woodsman who had a talent in playing the pipe. The woodsman always piped even when he went to the woods to cut the trees. When the woodsman started to pipe, the melody was so beautiful that birds gathered around him. The woodsman also piped while working in the field. When he piped, the children in the village gathered to sing and dance with the man. The people of the village called the melody of the pipe as a sound that would impress even God. When the woodsman played the pipe, the bad weather would clear up and the strong rainstorm seemed to die away. One day, the woodsman was gathering wood deep in the mountains. He was working hard cutting trees when a rustling sound came by. The woodsman looked around and was surprised. A big tiger was approaching him. The woodsman was shocked and did not know what to do. The tiger was coming toward him with its mouth wide open, ready to prey on the woodsman. The woodsman started to climb up the tall willow tree in a panic. Roar! When the tiger tried to attack, he was luckily on top of the tree, so the woodsman was barely able to save his own life. The tiger was outraged. Seeming to be mad about missing fruit right in front of its eyes, the tiger growled, looking up the woodsman. However, the tiger could not climb the willow tree. Although it tried again and again to climb the tree, it was too slippery for the man to climb up. The angry tiger roamed around the tree and disappeared into the woods. The woodsman tried to climb down the tree, noticing that the tiger went away. But his arms and legs were shaking so hard that he could not get down easily. He had no choice but to sit on the tree for a while and catch his breath. Suddenly, the sound of footsteps came from the direction the tiger went. This time, it was not one, but many. The woodsman looked toward the direction and was startled. The tiger and many other tigers were approaching the man in a pack. The tiger seemed to have brought other tigers, realizing that it could not climb the tree alone. The woodsman was again in a panic. Now that a group of tigers have come to attack me, I'm dead for sure. He was just trembling with fear on the tree. The tigers thought out a way to climb the tree. First, one tiger lay flat next to the base of the tree. Then another climbed up the first tiger. Then another and another. The tigers were making a way like a staircase to get to the woodsman. The woodsman felt that he was in a big trouble after looking at this sight. A little higher and a little higher he climbed up the tree. Soon he reached the very top of the tree and had nowhere else to go. The tigers were almost done with their staircase as well. With one more stair, the woodsman will be caught. Now I'm really going to die. A sigh dropped from his lips, and it felt like the sky was falling down. The woodsman thought he had no choice but to give up. Suddenly, he found the pipe that he always carried around in his hands. The woodsman thought, if I'm going to die anyway, I want to die playing the pipe that I like. And he started to play the pipe. The sound of his pipe echoed through the whole mountain. The woodsman, who was sad at the thought of dying, now lost his fear. The woodsman became more excited and played the pipe. Then suddenly, the stairs of tigers began to sway. Actually, there was one shaman tiger among the tigers. This shaman tiger always loved to dance and was at the very bottom of the stairs. It knew it should not move, but it could not stay still listening to the melody of the pipe. At last, it could not stand it and began to move its body. At first, it twitched its butt. Then it started to sway his whole body. When the shaman tiger that was at the bottom started to move, all other tigers on top of it began to move. Oh, ouch! The tiger that was at the very top dropped. But the shaman tiger could not stop dancing. Oh, ouch! The tigers started to drop continuously. The tigers all hit their head on a rock and fainted. The woodsman kept playing the pipe. The shaman tiger did not know that its friends, tigers, were dropping and just kept dancing. At last, when all the tigers dropped and fainted, the woodsman came down from the tree like an arrow, and he safely returned home. The shaman tiger did not even notice the woodsman escaping and just kept dancing. Eventually, the woodsman was able to save his life thanks to his amazing talent.